Hi guys, this is George back here with another vlog, and today I'm back here at Alton Towers for the first day of Twilight at the Towers. The park is open until 8 o'clock tonight, allowing for some later rides and also extended hours in the park, which is great to see for May half term. This event is running from today the 22nd of May to the 31st of May, so all the way through half term, which is absolutely fantastic to see. And Tower Street looks really nice around here, lots of bunting around. They've also got these nice decorations on the frog fountains as well. They put all these new decorations around for all the events that they do, and yeah, it's looking really nice over here. You've got the Twilight at the Towers logo, and then also all the flowers around as well. Yeah, it looks really nice. So gonna head around the park today, check out all the latest updates, and hopefully some of the rides are gonna soft open as well. Of course, Congo River Rapids, Battle Galleons and the Sky Ride are due to be reopening soon. However, they're announced for tomorrow with the two water rides, but with the other two rides that they opened earlier this year, they soft opened them the day before, so hopefully we'll see that today. Maybe we can get on the Rapids for the first time this year, hopefully get on the Sky Ride as well. That's been testing recently, although I don't know if that's going to be ready quite yet, but yeah, maybe we'll see about that one. But yeah, we'll go around the park and get on some rides. Here we go, there's lots more games currently being built around Tower Street. There's a few more down there as well, one there and then one kind of by CBeebies land. Oh, Battle Galleons is open, there we go. Sky Ride's been testing as well, as we can see. Yeah, good to see Battle Galleons open. I did expect it to soft open today. But yeah, it's good to see that it's open. I'll probably give that a go later. Here we go then, it's time to go on Wicker Man. Straight into Merge. So Wicker Man was running absolutely fantastically there. I was on row 4 and that was absolutely flying around. Considering it was near the front row, that was really fast and I got some great airtime on there, which was really good. And I'm just walking past Battle Galleons now, and I don't know if this is definitely the case, but it seems like the water guns have been replaced with smoke and bubbles. It looks like on the side, yeah, here we go. If the smoke and bubbles be affecting ye, and then like these water guns over here are working, but it doesn't look like they are on the boats. So that's interesting. But yeah, it's good to see that this has soft opened. So here's a look around Fountain Square. We've got lots of new food units out here and seating areas. And some nice theming as well, like all these decorations and like these different balls. Yeah, all the flowers look really nice. There's lots of different food options over there, along with all the standard ones on Fountain Square. And yeah, you've got all this seating area out here, Twilight at the Towers over there with the logo. It looks nice around here. Here we go then, the Rapids has soft opened, so we're gonna go for a ride on here. Gonna go down the fast track queue because it's advertised at a 40-minute queue. Looking forward to getting back on. Here we go, we've got some new theming at the back of the station over there. Nice to see. We've got Beth Durham over here as well. Let's get on the ride. Don't fall in, Beth. So the Rapids have just gone down. Hopefully it's just going to be a short delay, but yeah, the rides are definitely not liking the heat today because there's a few rides that are closed at the moment. Like 3 of the major coasters are down at the moment. So yeah, they're definitely not liking the heat, but yeah, it's a very hot day today. It's easily the hottest day of the year we've had so far. So yeah, it does seem like the rides are struggling a bit today, unfortunately, but yeah, it's completely understandable that they are having some issues. Well, here we go, we're back in operation. We're getting straight on now. Looking forward to getting back on here. It's a ride I don't normally go on here at the park. Well, it was really good to get back on the Rapids there. All the audio was working. They've placed lots of new theming around the queue line and in the station area as well, like the batching area, which was really nice. And also, the waves were working pretty good as well. Like a big wave came over and went all down my back. So yeah, I got pretty wet on there. I'm starting to dry off already though. It is very hot today. But yeah, it was really good to get back on there. Only thing that wasn't working was the waterfalls. But today is a soft opening, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that. However, hopefully that is going to be open for the rest of May half term because it is going to be hot and people want to cool down. So yeah, hopefully we will see the waterfalls back on, but that's the only thing not working on there, which is good to see. Right then, let's go for a ride now on the Curse at Alton Manor. Go and see what's working. The trommel hasn't been working recently, so hopefully that'll be back on. Yeah. So everything was working on Cursed Alton Manor apart from the trommel. That hasn't been working for a while, so hopefully that does get fixed soon. But you know what, that is an effect that Towers normally make sure is working, so I don't imagine it'll be too long until we see that working again. But it is a great dark ride, and considering all the effects in there, everything else was working, it is absolutely fantastic. And I'm now going to go for a ride on Nemesis Subterra, which is pretty much a walk-on. There we go, it's good to go back on Subterra there. It's not one of my favourite rides here, however, if it's a walk-on then it's definitely worth going on. And the actors were fantastic in there today, really getting involved in their characters and shouting at everyone and being really mysterious. So yeah, they were really good in there today. It was a great overall experience. It is a nice attraction, however. It's definitely more of a filler ride. I wouldn't do it if it had any more than like a 15-20 minute queue, but it is a nice ride to do. So starting from today, Toxicator is going to be running multiple different cycles.
All civilians within the Toxicator vicinity.
Toxicator is currently experiencing a technical delay.
And have ceased
there we
operation.
go. Right.
At present, we are unsure of how long the delay may be, but hope to be back in operation soon. Once again, we are experiencing a temporary delay, and we hope to recommence our operations soon. Thank you.
Yeah, so there's multiple cycles that this ride can now run, so that's going to be interesting to see. So once it reopens, we'll hopefully get to try some of the new cycles. So I had a ride on Galactica in the back row, which was great, and then Toxicator reopened, so I got a ride on there, and yeah, I got to try out one of the new cycles. We had Beta on there, and it was good up until towards the end where there's this horrible amount of hang time. I'm not a big fan of these top spins when they hang you upside down for ages. So then after that I just wasn't able to enjoy the rest of the ride. So it's good that they are putting different cycles on there. It does make it a lot more re-rideable, and obviously everyone's going to want to go on there and try all the different cycles, myself included. But yeah, that one had a bit too much hang time for my liking. I'm not a particularly big fan of that setting. I like the old one, but yeah, this one, a little bit too much hang time for me. But we got lots of flips on there, which was really good. There was one point we got 4 flips, and then the second time where we got 3. So lots of flips on there, but yeah, just a bit too much hang time for my liking. It was great to get back on the Runaway Mine Train there. Yeah, it opened towards the end of the start of May, so yeah, of course it wasn't ready for the start of the season. It was having some extra maintenance done, but yeah, it's back open now and it's running really well. The oldest operating coaster on the park, and what I really like was that the interaction you have with the rapids, because you can see all the boats going past and wave at them. Some great interaction on both of those rides. I do really like it. It's a nice little coaster, of course, nice little powered coaster, opened in 1992, and yeah, the oldest operational ride at the park. But it's good that they have like a nice lineup of coasters. Like you start with Octonauts, and then of course new for this year you got Bluey, which is like a step-up coaster, and then you make your way up to that, and then make your way up to some of the bigger coasters. So yeah, it's really important for parks to have smaller little coasters like that. And it's got some great theming around it as well. Now I'm going to head over to X Sector, because yeah, I haven't even been over there yet today, and of course we've got 2 major coasters to get on over there, the Smiler and Oblivion, which are both currently advertised at 5-minute queues. Yeah, it's about 6:30 now, and all of the major coasters are like 5 to 10 minute queues. The biggest queue currently on the park is the Rapids, which is advertised at 20 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty quiet here for this evening. Well, the Smiler's absolutely walk on, so that's fantastic. Everything's on 5 minutes now, and it's still an hour till park close. So there we go, Oblivion and the Smiler have been ticked off. Literally did both of them in about 15-20 minutes, which was pretty good going. Yeah, they were both running fantastic. The Smiler was lovely and smooth today. I had a front row on it, and it was running absolutely fantastically. All the inversions, even the final 3 inversions, weren't too bad on the front row. The further back to the train you get, they can get a little bit uncomfortable and jerky. But yeah, it wasn't too bad that time. And then Oblivion, absolutely fantastic. I was on the front row again. I absolutely love Oblivion. Like staring down into the abyss pretty much, and like all the mist was on. It's a fantastic ride. It's one of the best drops on a coaster that I've experienced. And they've also brought back the Don't Look Down announcement at the top. So you're gradually going over the edge really slowly. And then as you look down over the drop, it just plays the Don't Look Down. So yeah, it definitely adds to the atmosphere of that ride. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to end the day now now over in Dark Forest. So Rita is the final like major coaster that I haven't done today. So I'll go for a ride on Rita. I'll probably do 13 while I'm here as well, and then I'll probably end the day with a ride on Hex. I forgot to mention it earlier, but the 13 shop is also now back. It's pretty much the same merch in there as what you can get in Towers Trading, but it's good to see that there is another shop here at this end of the park. Yeah, it's been closed for a few years, so it's good to see it back. It was great to get back on Hex there. The first time I've done it since I did the behind the scenes tour, and it was really cool to see it again, kind of how it's intended to be seen rather than the behind the scenes. I'll tell you what though, there's so much theming in there, especially in the queue line, that you just don't see because of all the lighting in there. It's just so dark in there to be able to see it, but it's a fantastic experience. I do really enjoy Hex. It's one of my favourite rides here at the park. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, it was a great way to end the day. Literally, the park is completely dead now. It's like less than 15 minutes after park close. There's barely anyone around. There's a few people standing around the lake. And that's literally it. It's so quiet now. So it's definitely, I don't know if it's going to be like this next week. I assume it's going to be much busier during half term, but yeah, it's been a great day for getting on lots of rides today, especially the last few days with the park being open till 8, which is absolutely brilliant. So funny. Here we go then. So it's time to get the monorail back to the car parks. And of course, yeah, this reopened about a month ago. It's the end of April that this reopened. Of course, it wasn't ready for the start of the season. So yeah, it's good to see it back. And they've also started taking a lot of the vinyls off of the monorail trains. So you can get some much better views out of the windows now to the rest of the park. So the train I was just on didn't have the vinyls removed, but the one I went on this morning did. So I'll put in some clips that I filmed this morning from on the monorail, where you can get some really nice views over towards Nemesis and Katanga Canyon, Curse of Alton Manor. So yeah, it was really cool to see. Hopefully they will remove them on the rest of the trains as well. You can also get a good view over to where the rest of the carriages are, and the cow one is in there as well. The monorail is back, which it wasn't last year, so hopefully we're going to see that back out on the track soon, which will be really cool because that's one of my favourite ones. But there we go. Yeah, that's now the end of this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly and follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye.